Hello everyone. So in last video, we discussed about string copy in build function. So in this video session, we discussed about next string in build function. So that one is string concatenation. strcat. String concatenation is nothing but attach or add two strings. So or adding a new value to the existing string, or if you want to merge two strings values, then for that we have to use string concatenation function strcat. So in last in first inbuilt function what we discussed string length, there we are just calculate the length of the string except null character. It will count the number of characters in a string. And then in second function string copy strcpy, so in that we are copying a one string entire one string values to another string, but here we are going to attach or add two strings. So the syntax for string concatenation is so we use function strcat, and then this string concatenation also accept two parameter str1 and str2. So now which two strings you are going to attach, that is two strings values, two string names you pass as a parameter to this function. So str1 comma str2, str1 and str2 are the two strings. Now here we are going to merge or add, so that is two string names you pass as an parameter arguments to this string concatenation function. So here include. Now next we see the program. So and then this one is also important question for your examination purpose. Okay, so next we see the program. So how this string concatenation will happen. Okay, so example, so include string.h, concatenate, and then here the main thing is we need to include string.h. So here we are using string inbuilt function, so that's why this string concatenation is also a inbuilt function. So that's why we need to include string.h. So wide mind. So for string concatenation and string copy we need two strings, that's why I declared two strings s1 and s2. S2 are the strings. Okay, clear screen. Now for concatenation means we are attaching, we are not just copying, attaching in the sense. So now for these two strings we need to take a input. So for that printf enter string 1 get s of s1, printf enter string 2 get s of s2. For these two strings now we need to take an input. After accepting that input from the user, so next we are going to attach. For attach that two strings, so we have what? So we have function string scat, string cat, strcat is a function. So here we are passing s1 and s2 are the two strings. So we accepted the two inputs for both s1 and s2. Okay, so string concatenation s1 and s2. Now s1 and s2 means for s1 s2 values are get attached. So for example, if you take an input for s1 as, okay, for s1 now I take input as ab, ab, ab as an input for s1. Okay, and then for s2 I take cd, cd. Okay, now we are attaching these two strings s1 and s2. So now we are attaching s1 and s2 in the sense. So then s1 value will become a b, means for ab existing s1 value, now we are attaching cd s2 value. So then s1 will become ab cd. So concatenation means we are attaching extra elements or extra components or extra characters to the existing string. So now you can also change this one to s2 to s1. So now s2 will get attached to s1. If you interchange that this one to s2 and s1, then s1 will be at s1 values are get attached to s2. Okay, but in copy we copy entire string values to another string. But here concatenation we are going to attach the extra characters to the existing characters. So now concatenate string put as. So if you consider that same example, so if you take s1 is equal to ab, s2 is equal to s2 is equal to cd. After you concatenate it, s1 will become ab cd. So if you print this one by using put as, then it will print B, C, D. So execute this program in your mobiles or in your laptops, then you get a output. Concatenation means attach two strings. Okay. Next, so next we write the same program without using inbuilt function. So can you try to write? Okay. So try to write that the same program without using inbuilt function means without using string concatenation. How you are going to attach? So how you can attach without using inbuilt function. So without using inbuilt function, if you want to attach that two strings, first you have to calculate what? First you have to calculate the length of the string s1. So first you have to calculate length of the string s1. After that, next for next block of data, okay. For next blocks you are going to attach s2 characters. Okay. So listen here. Include st.h, connew.h, no need of string.h. So for best practice I am writing here. Okay, so if you may not mention the string.h also, this program will get executed without using inbuilt function. With using inbuilt function, you need to mention this one, otherwise your inbuilt function will not work. So carry s1, s2. Okay, I declare two strings int ij. So here we are copying or we are concatenating one string value to another string value. So here we need to use two looping statements. So that's why for initializing that looping statements, I use initializing variables I and j. So enter string 1. So first you accept the string 1 input and then string 2 input. Okay, get s of s1, get s of s2, and then I is equal to 0. Okay, so here this function is used to, so this code is used to calculate the length of the string s1 string. Okay, that's why I initialize two initialization variable I and as well as j. I is for looping to find out the length of the string. So for calculating length of the string also you don't use inbuilt function. That's why in question, observe the question before you start writing your program. First you read carefully your program. Okay, your question. So there I mentioned without using inbuilt function means you don't use inbuilt function. Any inbuilt function, it may be string length, string copy. Okay, so for calculating length, so I is equal to 0, while I of s1 of I not equal to null character I plus plus. So then that I value, in that I value your length of the string will store. So next j is equal to 0. So this next code is used to attach two strings. J is equal to 0 while s2 of j not equal to null. Okay, s2 of j not equal to null, but j value is start from 0. S1 of I plus j. I plus j. Why I plus j? In the sense, in last example we took s1 is equal to what? S1 is equal to AP, right? So AP, right? So in memory how it will be stored? So in memory, so it will store like this, right? Here A B. So how much memory will be allocated for this one? So 2 bytes. So 0 position, 1 position, and then not 2 bytes, 3 bytes. Another one extra byte for null character. Like this memory will get allocated, right? So for S2, if you take, now I assign only C for S2. Okay, always string enclosed with what? String always enclosed with double quotes. Okay, so for C, how much memory will be allocated? So for this C also, so it will allocate 2 bytes of memory, 1 byte for storing C value and another 1 byte for storing null character. So right, so now if you concat this S1 and S2, what happens? AB and C. Okay, but in AB, in S1 we have only AB. So if you calculate the length of the string S1, okay, it will print only 2 bytes, A and B. So after that only we need to attach. That's why here first we calculate the I value. So I will calculate I value will be incremented to 2. First it will be 0. Okay, 0, it will not equal to null character. Okay, and then next that value will be incremented to 1. So s1 of 1 not equal to null character s, and then I value incremented to 2. So when it will come to 2, then it will be equal to null character. Condition fails, it comes out of the null character. Then next it will enter into next execution of code, but I what value will be stored? 2. Okay, so next j will assign to 0, s2 of j not equal to null character. So s2 of j is what now? S2 of 0. So s2 of 0 is what? C not equal to null character. Now s1 now s1 of I plus j is what? I value is 2, 2 plus j is 0. So s1 of 2, for s1 of 2 now we are assigning s2 of j. S2 of j is what? C. Okay, s2 of j value is what? 0. C. Okay, C is stored in j. So now that C will be assigned to s1 of 2. So s1 of 2 is what? So s1 of 2, for s1 of 2 now we are going to overwrite into C. So here we overwrite this one into C. Okay, so now s1 for s1 s2 value will get concatenated. After that j value incremented, so j value will become 1. So s2 of 1 not equal to null character. Yes, if condition fails, it comes out of the while loop, and then at last s1. So for this s1 now we have to attach null character right after this. So that's why s1 of I plus j, I value is what? 2, j value is what? 1, 2 plus 1 is what? 3. This is equal to null character. Here after that null character will attach. For this one null character will be attached. So then after we print string concatenation, concatenated string is put s1. We print s1, what happen? So s1 abc will print. Okay, so this one is the function, this one is the program. Okay, so to concatenate two strings without using inbuilt function. Okay, okay, next video we discussed about another inbuilt string, inbuilt function, string reverse, and as well as string uppercase and string lowercase, and then remaining another another 7 inbuilt functions are there that we discussed in next video. So if you get any doubts, so any doubts, message me or call me. Okay, thank you.